Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. How we doing, folks? Happy Flirms Day. It's 1 PM Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time, even, excuse me. I hope you're well. I've moved my chat over to here today. I'm going to see how that works. I managed to finally get my third monitor working. In the hoo-ha of putting the new lights up, I managed to get the thingy. So, new lights, as you can probably tell from the chroma key and the fact that I'm a little bit dark, they're not quite as... not quite as hot as I was kind of hoping. But I'm going to try and tweak them a little and see how I get on. But I hope you're all well. Anyway, funky chroma key. I know, it's not ideal. But there we go. Only joking. They're fantastic. Boom! Just jaunty. How's that? Look at that. I can even tone them down a little bit. New lights are incredible. They've saved me so much more room. They're really easy to set up. I can turn them on and off at the flick of a switch on my Steam. I look lovely, if I do say so myself. Yeah, they're really awesome. Really nice, good wash on me. You can see me all clearly. I'd be honest with you, it does pick up the floor. So I had to go and have a shave because the old one. Because it's not just that it's nice lighting. The actual lighting helps the something in the camera. What's the word? Like the shutter speed in the camera, I guess. So it actually, it looks really good. You look like a real person. Oh, I thank you. Quite the difference. Oh, I'm glad you can tell. Because. No way you stream like that. I know, yeah. But that's it. My whole faces feel like you haven't got like the half the side on like you used to do. I think it's really clear. I'm really happy with how they've come out. And not only do they look great, like I say, they've saved me a lot more space. I've put the big ones up out the way now. And yeah, I'm really happy with how they are. Wouldn't have thought it makes that much difference. I know, right? Well, I wouldn't have bothered if I didn't think it was going to make a good chunk of difference, but I do really think it's helped. So, like I said, I'm still working a little bit on the sort of tones of them and stuff. Like I said, I can brighten them. That's a little bright, I think. These are the two sort of settings because the Stream Deck, because it's all Elgato, it all works together. But I can open up here, and one thing you can do is sort of change the. I don't know if I can open as standard here. Let me have a look. Stream Deck control center, that one there. So not only you can change the brightness. I mean, this is how bright they go. that's the nuclear apocalypse setting. So I'll just tone that down again. So that's how bright they go. But then the other thing you can change is the warmth or the temperature. So you can change the lumens, which is actually sort of how much light it's pumping out. But you can also change the warmth of them, so you can bring them to like this. Now, obviously, this is going to pick the green screen up because I haven't got it quite set. But you can actually get quite a nice like a warm light on it as well. It's like a little yellowy that, but you can bring them down to like somewhere like that maybe. So I'm going to have a little play around with it and get it and just the screen's on dark. Play around with it, just get it spot on. But for now, I think that setting there is probably just about right. Looks so much younger. I feel like I'm watching somebody new in your mid-20s. Well, thanks. So bright. I know, right? It's crazy. This is, at the minute, they're at like, what percentage is this? What percentage brightness? 10% brightness this is. It's insane how bright they get. But yeah, thank you so much for all the donations that made them happen. It really has not only made the stream look that extra little bit more pro. I do think we're getting some slight give on the green screen, or is that... Oh no, that's the bottom of her desk. That's okay. If I come like this, the shadow starts to give us a bit of an issue. Look, but I don't do that. So there we go. So yeah, a little bit of a tweak. Not going to be messing around with them too much because we're hopefully moving soon anyway into and I'm going to have an office space and then I'll be getting them just spot on for us. Okay. Do they feel warmer than the old ones? As in, like, actually, do they get warm? No, because they're all LED. So I don't really feel them at all, to be honest, which is pretty good. Right, so I've got my chat over on here, which is really good. So I've got that on there. That was just, I just happened to turn the monitor on and it worked, although it hadn't for ages. But yeah, otherwise we're good to go. Right, so awesome. Thank you very much for the incredible support that made that happen. So let's jump in and put the game on the screen. Boom. There we go. If you want to see what this looks like, by the way, I did put a picture up on Twitter and on our Discord as well of what I can see at the minute, in case anyone's interested in what sort of setup I've got going on here. Right then, Ice Island, it's 1:05. There isn't really any news to speak of. Oh, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping. Does she announce when Red's here? Does she say there's a shady guy, or was that just a one-off? I don't know. Hi everybody, happy Flurms Day. You look very evenly lit. Don't I just, eh? Don't I just? Yeah, awesome new light setup. Really, like, pro. Nice. Casper, hi, how's it going? So I think if we check the map... No, Red's not here again. What is going on, man? I want some paintings. Oh, we got some lovely stuff here. Let's see what Deidre said. My usual morning walk takes me right by the post office, and this morning I thought, hey, why not write my buddy a letter? So I did. Feels pretty good. You should try writing me one too. I'm all right, Deidre. Interesting there that she says post office, though, and doesn't mention airport. I wonder whether or not the post office is going to get a little bit fleshed out in the future. Maybe not a separate building, but I've got a feeling maybe the airport might grow and we'll get the... It was Pelicans, right? First time tuning in the stream. Found your channel this morning. Welcome, Jesse. Lovely to have you here. Everyone say hello to Jesse. Exactly what post office? I mean, you can send letters in the airport, but part of me thinks that might suggest that we're getting a fully fledged post office. It was Pelicans, wasn't it, who used to run the post office? I'm sure. I could see the airport expanding a little bit because that wouldn't affect anything, really, would it? As far as Ireland goes, and when you go in on the right, there's a counter with Pelicans on. I think that could be totally something we could see. So we're running my island and CJ's here. I've been fishing all day. Nice. CJ or Flick would be really good for us today because we've got quite a few bits in storage. There was a Pelican in the Wii game. Yeah, Pelly, that's right. Yeah. Abby, a den desk. Awesome. We'll use that. We'll probably have a little look at that later on. That's going to be for Nicola's house, which is going to be a pub. Lauren sent us... Geekism says they saw them and they thought great for Nicola's outfit. Thank you, Lauren. I'll send those over to her. Throw her away. Thank you. She went with Tortimer. That's right, yeah. The mail carrier. Cool if they expand the boat. I can see it happening. Maybe being allowed to send more messages, or I don't know really what we would get. I don't know if you have one of these, but I think it would look great in the inn. Loved you before we leave. Let's play. Thank you, Kelly. Another one of those coming later today. It's recorded and ready to go. I'm just trying to find the right time for it. Because I always just release videos at 1 PM, and now we're streaming at 1 PM. I don't know whether it's worth putting the Let's Play out before or after. So I'm going to try it after today. God, don't I look good on that webcam? All right. Joe Valley visited my island today and asked me to pass this on. Thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you, Joe. Andrew had a good turnip price, right? Everyone was rocking over to Andrew's today. I saw, which is awesome. Community helping out the Geekism community. I love it. Richie knows. After episode 2 is already up. Episode 2 shouldn't be up. Did it go out by accident? Episode 2 should not be up yet. It's uploaded, but it should have been set to private until later. Yeah, episode 2's not up yet. You scared me then, Joe. Yeah, it's still set to private. It will be going up after the stream, though. Yeah, okay, good. You worried me then. It does happen occasionally. Den desk, awesome. Some clogs, fantastic. New lighting looks great. It's awesome, isn't it, Rose? I'm so happy with it. I really am. It looks fantastic. Oh, antique wardrobe, nice. And a space helmet, fantastic. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, that's really cool. We actually have the body already for that. That's awesome. That'd be great come Halloween. Shame we can't wear it with our mustache underneath, but yeah, that'd be great. Come Halloween. Oh my god, what's on my nose? Crazy she knows. Good job. I just washed my hands before we started. What was that noise? What did it sound like? Did it sound like a toddler or a dog? Or both? A toddler riding a dog? All of the above happens here at the moment. Did it sound like Paw Patrol? Because Paw Patrol's on in the background, but it shouldn't be loud enough to be picked up on the mic, so I don't know. A dungeon or castle? Oh yeah, like a prison type thing would be quite cool. How do I find Andrew? I'm pretty sure it's done now, Violet, because he's on UK time, so I'm assuming his price has changed now. So antique wardrobe. Whoa, that's huge. There we go. Let me have a look at that. That's really awesome. I think that could totally go in an inn. It's just like it doesn't necessarily have to be a wardrobe, just like a nice dresser, right? It sounded like a boat horn. Pass. I don't know what we have that sounds like a boat horn. Have you got your boat horn out again, Nicola? Did you get your boat horn out? No, it's not Nicola's boat horn. Hey, Deidre. Okay. That's great. That's brilliant. It's gorgeous. I know it's lovely, isn't it? Price hasn't changed. We'll be open again after stream. Oh, there you go. So keep an eye on the Discord. Oh, I'm going to catch you. You're a little rare, I think. Oh, look at Nicola. Look at your house, Nick. You've got a pink roof. You've got a pink roof on your house. A pink. I thought you'd like that. Look at your little house. No room to drop anything? What are you talking about? Oh, Deidre, I'm going to miss that. Oh, don't be sad. Think of the good times we had. Right, let's have a little one. Do the ones around the island then. Make sure everyone's happy and okay. Have a quick look at plants. Let's see if our rose starters have done anything. No. But still not fully grown yet, so that's fine. Tomorrow they should come in. So yeah, fine. What is it? Is he all right there, Nick? He sounds like he's got a glass or something. What's he had? Apparently the 5x5 farm thing just does not work. I don't know why I've come all the way around here. Such a long way around. So let's have a look. No green mums. One black rose. And these are all coming in, but apparently, yeah, useless these are, apparently. So might shrink these down and use the farm more to display the nice ones, as opposed to using it to try and farm up the colours and stuff, you know. Joanna, finally caught a live stream. Hello from Singapore. Hi, Joanna, welcome from across the world. You're an Antipodean viewer. That is definitely one of my favourite new words I've learned. Too bad we missed a burst. I know, right? It was a boat horn. It must have been a boat going past then. I don't know what else to tell you. Question about players' houses. Do you ever get to customize the exterior part of the house apart from roof? Yes, you do, Simsley. Every time you upgrade it, size-wise, you get one more piece of customizability. So the roof is the first one, and then you also get to do the exterior. You get to do the door. You get to do the letterbox. Maybe that's it. Exterior, door, letterbox, roof. Maybe it's just those four things. But if you look at mine, it is quite custom. If you look, we've gone for like a grey brick and a brown roof and a wooden door, and the letterbox has even moved. It's down here. Maybe moving the letterbox and changing the letterbox is separate. But yeah, pretty much as you develop your house, you can do more with it. So go ahead and chat to Tom about customization. You'll probably find if you're fully upgraded now, you can actually do quite a bit with it. Okay. So, can't see anyone pottering about at the moment. No CJ, no Flick, nothing like that. It'd be really nice if you could see them on the map or something. Or even just like a dot on the map saying something's happening here, you know? As opposed to an actual sort of mark, you know? It's been the last 3 weeks catching up on all the streams. Love how the island's coming together. Yeah, we're really starting to get somewhere with it, I think. Definitely going to... definitely still got a long way to go, but it's been a fun process. Wish Isabel would stay. Wish Isabel would say we'd have a visit. Yeah, even that would do, actually. Yeah, we have a visiting... what's the word? Seller today or something. We have a visiting trader today. That'll be enough, just so you know it's worth looking for them. As opposed to just having to randomly run around like this every time. Just to see if there's anybody pottering about. Oh, so here we go. We've got Gulliver today. So that's fine. Gulliver, you dropped your bottle. Manga library wall. I think we have that one. Yeah, although that might be one we can offer people because I think that's quite in relatively high demand. I love the graphics. Yeah, me too. It's a gorgeous game, isn't it? Nearly missed out on Turnips a couple of weeks ago because it closed and couldn't find it. She gets in all sorts of places as well. Come on, kiddo. Up you get. Look at the stain on my hair. It's getting so crazy long. Oh, come on. Never has announcements. Like, why not announce visitors? 9 times out of 10, she's talking about TV shows. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. There's a visiting trader on the island today. That would be enough, I think. Balloon in the background. Yeah, I noticed. We don't normally bother too much with balloons anymore. And who's ha-hatting? Ha-ha! Whacking with the net. Does Gulliver ever do anything? It sure does. Look, he jumps up. You have to talk to him for a long time. Is somewhere that he whacks faster if you whack him with the net first? I doubt it is. What will have happened is it's a random number how many times it takes to wake him up. What will have happened is somebody's whacked him with the net randomly and it just so happened he jumped up after 2 talks or something, and then suddenly it's like, oh, the net makes it happen, and chances are it doesn't. So it happens so often, causation and correlation get mixed up in this game. We've talked about that a lot though. Maybe Nicola's character can use it. She can, yeah, but I mean, she would never use it, so I might offer it because, like, it's one of the ones that people want is that manga wall. I think. Figure that's probably the case. You have to test it repeatedly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the problem in this game. People do stuff once and then go, that must be how it works now. Whereas actually, you know, you need a what's the name group, like a placebo group and stuff. You know, always whacking with my net. He never usually gets up otherwise. Well, there you go. He does get up. Look. Because I didn't hit him with a net. Good example of confirmation bias. Exactly. Control group, yeah. That's the word I was thinking of. I can hear one right by us. I know I put it like that. Yeah. Sorry, it's temporary that. I'm going to mess around with it, see if I can find a better option. Experiencing 15 times. Yep, same here. It's pretty rough. Are you going for a sleep?
No, there are one PJ though.
No, you've had one PJ already. Look how nicely lit up you are now. Are you waving to? Are you waving to your adoring fans?
Did I dig a hole?
You want to dig a hole? Okay, ready? Press A.
Sit.
Yay! He dug a hole.
Daddy dig a hole.
Daddy dug one as well. Yeah, that's right.
Too.
And Xander too.
Mummy too.
Mummy too. Mummy gonna come and dig a hole. Ah!
How many holes are there now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's not 4. There's 3.
1, 2, 3, 1.
3, 2, 1. You counting backwards as well.
3, 2, 3.
Oh, I don't know what counting that is.
3.
Right, don't tap that. Say bye everyone into there.
Mama dig a hole.
No, it's time for sleep now. Say bye.
Bye.
Let's kiss. Off your pop chop.
Let's go read the story.
Dee, 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 dee. Xander goes play hockey when he's older, if he wants to. Yeah. Xander's so cute. He's all right. Shared a brilliant video on hybrids. Thanks, Violet. I'm assuming it's the Austin John one because I found that one really good. Oh, missed it. Boom. There we go. Nice. It's fun watching his language develop. I know, right? He's come on lows lately. I think he's had a real sort of like mental growth spurt lately. We'll have a go at saying every single word that you throw at him now. Mexican, he came out with yesterday. We were talking about the food, not the. We were just talking about the people necessarily. Yeah, we said we have fajitas, and we said this is called Mexican food. I know it's probably Tex-Mex really, but and he went Mexican, just like that. It was ace. We'll keep him around, I guess. Yeah, he lives here now, so. Oh my god, how did we miss that? There we go. Saying Chupacabra, nice. Belly button eyes. That's a good one. The weirdest one was he was on the toilet the other day and he looked at me and he was going number 2 and he was straining at me and he went, Xander, poo poo, Daddy's mouth. I was like, what? No. Random words you've no idea. Oh, he does it all the time. What did he say today? Oh, apparently I was out this morning. I was getting his health card sorted and Nicola said she heard him sort of fall, well, not fall, but she heard a bang from his room, and she was like, "Are you okay, Zand?" And he went, "I'm good." Do you want to buy a bunny dress? Yeah. It's old. Kids are so weird. I know, right? I don't know where he gets it from. Stitches is home. Stitches is home! Thanks, Trough. Let me just grab this then while it's here. Oh, it's a clan anyway. Is it your favourite type of clan? Let's go and see Stitch's house. First time he's been home in forever. Genuinely the first time we've seen his house. When I was little, mine and my sisters both, I used to say Beachley and Gigina instead of Shipley and Virginia. Oh, and he's DIYing. Oh, it's like a proper little, like, kids play area. It's a little spooky, actually. Watch your step, okay? Is that a threat? Making a gold dung beetle. One of the bugs in the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear when I was sleeping last night. What? Plans for a golden dung beetle. I'll teach you one. Yeah, teach me. Hi, Leandra. How's it going? I don't understand children. They're so strange. I was at a barbecue and this young girl comes up to me and starts the conversation. My dad has a bicycle. Well, you know, you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? His little bear matches him. Oh, yeah. Golden dung beetle, hey? Huh. Cool. Bo and Eric on my island are obsessed with the bugs in the floor. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, it's a pretty standard lazy line. I will say that the have these weeds started coming in yet? What is going on with these weeds? Why aren't they growing? We need to put more weeds down. We desperately need those weeds to grow. It only works. Who's singing? Jacques? Oh, look. Oh, there's mail. Oh, yeah. No worries. That was because we got cheap, easy Nook miles from doing it right. Golden dung beetle go for anchor. Yeah, good idea. Is it the type of weed you picked? It's just weed. Like, whatever, however they are when you pick them up, and it doesn't matter. Like they go down and they're just the same. They grow like flowers, but they always restart their growth when you plant them. So look what's in the shop. How do you know when there's a new announcement? What do you mean? Bye everyone. Cheers, Sarah. Bye now. I don't tell my teacher that we're going on holiday in Africa. I never knew Africa extended all the way to France. I never realised there was a way to know. What did we mean, sorry? When are the amiibo cards riding? Who knows? They've been sent apparently, but, you know, Canada Post, eh? At the best of times. Okay, little captain's bed that you can't actually sleep in. Middling stereo. I've not seen that one before. That weird little screen thing that I don't know what it's for. Just learned that a bird on the sign means male. Sure does, yeah. Oh, but sorry, Rachel. Yes, sorry. Sorry, I understand now. Sorry. Yes, Hedge knows a new announcement. That if there's a bird sat on the top, yeah, sorry. All makes sense now. No, I don't want anything there. I don't want anything Can you pick up that recipe that you got on Nicola's character that Jonty does not have yet? Ooh, I can't remember. I'll take that magazine, actually. Maybe the screen thing is customizable. I don't think it is, actually. But they used to have some weird things. Only everyone see friends and their parents. My mum used to be so confused when they'd ask about it. Yeah, that's kids for you, eh? Okay, what we got today? Grey diner, chocolate hallway wall. That's nice, and possible pubby. I'll take that. Bum bum bum. Well, I see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Bye bye. All the cute nifty items in this game. That sure looking stereo. There's tons of niche stuff. It's kind of random, right? Some of the stuff they put out. Cherry rug, log bed, bamboo shoe lamp, steam basket set, white bamboo rug, bird house. So I'm guessing I didn't drop the one that I was thinking of. Or was it one of the? Oh no, is it these ones that were for me? Fishing boat flag. That's right. Golden candlestick. There we go. But then here we're going to drop down that other one we've just picked up. Oh, it was a chocolate hallway floor. That's it. Drop item. So I can go to Nicola. Cool. Right, let's go and finish off the bits for Gulliver then. Don't jump, Truff. Drubble's about to dive in. How many did we get? How many have we got? 3. Cool. Noah's Cranny has a retro gas pump for sale today, and it was all rusted and so cool. I mean, I don't know what I'd ever use it for, but I bought it anyway, just in case. See, so I've got exact same thing, a rusted retro gas can, and I love it, but I've got absolutely no use for it. Like, I guess it could kind of work in the diner, if there was room, but there's just no space, at all now. But yeah, I love that thing as well. There we go, that's 5. Love Truffle's doing yoga. I know, she's great, eh? Getting some nice relaxation in. Oh, I just remembered, by the way, it's going to have to be a slightly shorter stream today. I've got to be somewhere at 3:15, so I'm going to have to finish the stream at 2:30 today, so I can drive over. Sorry, folks, I forgot to mention that at the top of the hour. But yeah, slightly shorter today, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Accent walls, yeah, I really would love that. Yeah, I'd love to be able to paint individual walls, panels, like you can in The Sims. Like, because you'd be able to do like little mini bathrooms in bedrooms or little kitchens in dining rooms or something, That'd be so good. Put mine next to Nook's Cranny with some barrels around it. I think that'd look really good, yeah, with like oil barrels around it. I don't know whether it would really fit this sort of RPG style we're going for, but we have got some more modern pieces because you're just never going to be able to do it, I don't think, without them. Gave Diva a frog and she loved it, then said she was going to name it after me. Oh, that's cool. Is Diva a frog as well? Or is Diva a penguin? One of the weird ones is like, I've seen people give it, because one of the lazy things, if you give them a fish, one of the lazy things is they go, oh, bet this tastes delicious, I'm going to eat it. But like, if you got a lazy frog and give it a frog, they go, I'm going to eat it. It's a bit sick. Listen to your streams to fall asleep. Is that weird? No. I used to be really weirded out by it and almost offended a little. But so many people tell me that they use my streams to fall asleep that I take it as a compliment. It means that it's chilled out and that you feel safe and comfortable here, I guess. And that's cool. That's a good thing. So yeah, if it helps, you off you pop to drop and give a hamster a hamster. Yeah, exactly. That's weird, right? What I'll do the rest of my evening. I know. Sorry. Got to do what you got to do. It's for a fun thing. It's for a good thing. But yeah, these things have to happen, unfortunately. Okay, is that it? Are we done? Did he call distress? I forgot. Are we done? Yeah. Oh, let's see. No replies yet. That's fine. Oh man, they've left him on red. Put me to sleep for years. Shut up, Paul. And if anything, I kept you on edge for years, to be honest. Paul Curtis there, I'm sure you won't mind me saying, is a very good friend of mine for decades now, most probably. Almost 2 decades, I would have thought we've been friends. We didn't start as friends, though. We started as boss and employee. And back at the time, I wasn't the best employee. It was we were working as waitresses in a cocktail bar. No, we were no. This isn't a magic thing. No, this was when I first left school, and I worked as a barman and a waiter for a little while. And Paul was the manager of the restaurant. And yeah, I wasn't as here's the best way to put it. I wasn't as work focused as I am now. Let me put it that way. Right, so it doesn't look like we've got much else going on today. There's some stuff there for Nick. Okay. So, yeah. Was Paul a good boss? Paul was a fantastic boss. I was just a terrible employee. And there are many, many people who have worked under Paul who've gone on to do really great things in the industry. Yes, he's a very good, incredibly motivational, a very incredibly thoughtful and giving manager. I was just an arsehole. He was rubbish at his job, but it was amazing to have him join us at our wedding. Yeah, so obviously we became really good friends with Paul, and I did go to his wedding, which was in the Dominican Republic. We had a fantastic couple of weeks in the Dominican. I have never been so drunk for such a long period before or since. But yeah, it was really good. You're saying you're a slacker? No, I'm saying I was a slacker. This was literally, I was like 18, 19, and I was an idiot who didn't know what I was doing with my life and didn't appreciate the value of hard work. He was drunk and just chatted up my wife's sister. Yeah, pretty much spent 2 weeks flirting with with Nicola's sister. His wife is called Nicola as well, not my Nicola. I could say what? I was not flirting with your sister, don't worry. But yeah, I remember they did an awards show every year at the restaurants for staff at the sort of staff Christmas party that was always happened in January because we were so busy over Christmas. They had an awards ceremony and they used to give out awards, and they used to give out incredible stuff as well. Like I'm talking like iPods, iPads, like MP3 players back when everyone had MP3 players. Really good stuff, and they're like, you know, for like best sales, best camaraderie, all that sort of thing. Yeah, Nicola's like, what? No, we don't particularly get on with Nicola's sister. No, bedtime. Sorry, it's so hard not to smile at him when he runs out. Yeah, they used to give awards out, but they used to start the night with a couple of like jokey awards, and I won. The only one I ever won, I was never good enough to win anything properly, was called the Anywhere But There Award, because wherever I was supposed to be, I wasn't. Ended up with the right person. Nicola is amazing. She is, yeah, and she's partly I've just matured as I've got older, but Nicola's one of the reasons why I'm a lot more focused and mature than I was, definitely. She's certainly pulled me up by my bootstraps. Someone's awake. I know. The problem is, unfortunately, with me streaming while he naps, is that I think we're gonna have to start losing his nap. Got a taste of the double bed. I know, right? He's ended up in there a couple of times when he's not been well. It's all Nicola. Yeah, exactly. Good partner can read that for you. Yeah, and I think that's one of the ways you know that they're a good partner as well. And that was one of my things that I said in my vows at our wedding. I said it wasn't just that she made me happy. She made me want to be a better person, and that's what made me know that she was the right one. God, there must be one more fossil around somewhere. One. Oh, there must be 3 more fossils around. We've got 2. When I was a waitress, definitely don't miss that though. Might have to go back, start art school next year. Do you know what? I actually really enjoyed waiting on, and half of me would love to have another go at it now because I've always had the what's the word, like the chat and that for it. Like I've always been pretty good at that bit. I just wasn't very good at the actual sort of working part of it. And I think now I have a better work ethic and I appreciate the value of hard work a lot more. I would love to kind of go around again. And I think I'd make a killing as well. God, waiters make a fortune in Canada because they're all paid properly, but the tipping culture is the same as it is in the States where they're not paid properly. So I reckon they do pretty well. I mean, that's complete my guess. Please don't do it again, Jonty. Don't do what again? Wait, no, shut up. It wouldn't be under you anyway. You've moved on to much bigger, better things now, aren't you? You're no longer a restaurant manager. Do what? Work for you? Yeah, that's basically what it means, yeah. But I would never work for Paul again. It would never be allowed. Green leaf pile? I think we know that. Yeah. I actually just quit the job I have for the past 5 years as a bookseller, which I loved. But they paid me like nothing. It was time to go. Sometimes a change is as good as the rest. Now, I wish you all the best in whatever you end up doing next. So you're going to be moving your rocks soon? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Just do anything in a restaurant. Thanks, mate. No, I think it's horrible, isn't it? The static here is so bad at the minute. I think it's building up to a storm. And for whatever it is that Xander's bed's made out of, honestly, you can run... What did you say it was like last night? Nicola put it to bed last night. She said, swear to God, she said, I felt like Emperor Palpatine. Like, every time she touched anything, you could... Like, when it's dark, you can proper see blue sparks coming from your fingertips. That's how bad the static is here. It's crazy. Love that old-looking decking you have there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I completely forgot what the code is for it. But I'm sure like a quick Google. What's Camo doing? Enjoying the flowers. That's quite cute. Looks really good, doesn't it? So if you don't really get paid properly, we get paid a certain amount under minimum wage because we take into account the tips you make, which is really crap. That's in the States, though, right? I don't think that's the rule in Canada. Pretty sure in Canada they make minimum wage. But yeah, I'm well aware the system's awful in the States. Yeah, lighting looks great. I'm late today. What did I miss? Yeah, well, yeah, new lighting. Cracking, isn't it? Really happy with it. Makes me realise how much I need to lose a bit of weight because it actually shows what I look like now. I live in Vancouver. Oh right, I was sorry to hear that. I think maybe it's an Ontario thing then, because I've spoke to waiters here in Ontario and they say they're basically on minimum wage. I know that the provinces are almost little countries of their own, right? So. Right, we're just wandering around a lot today. Should we... Hey, Audie. I'm going to just fire this up. Happiness. What's up? New lights are great. Thanks, Hannah. They're superb, aren't they? I'm glad people are noticing. That's awesome. It's not just me thinking they're not perfect. No, mate, I can't. What did she give me then? Did you just give me that? Thanks. Not in Canada. Minimum wage plus tips. Yeah, maybe it's a provincial thing. I'm in Ontario, Canada as well. I love finding Canadian YouTubers. Well, I'm British, but I live in London, Ontario. I go to a wedding. Yeah, I know, right? Nicola's got one the same, yeah. The hat that Audie's just given me, your character has the same hat, sorry. Maybe they go, yeah, I'm going to say it's a provincial thing then, yeah. They're pretty much little countries of their own, right? The way stuff works here is totally different to other provinces. Right then. So should we jump over to Nicola's character then and have a look inside her house, see if we can start working on this... You gonna join in, Jack? 3's the most we've ever got singing. Parents live in St Thomas. Oh yeah, I know St Thomas, just down the road. Like, there's a nice brewery in St Thomas. They make good beer. type. What's that? Oh, that's the little wireless thing. I was looking for that yesterday. Nicola's clearing out drawers, finding loads of cool stuff. Any wires and stuff, just leave them out for me.
Oh, you're all in that box.
That's fine. I need to. I'm just seeing what there is. I'm excited. I like the country drawers. That's not what I thought it was. Why is that in there?
The obvious answer is because you put it there.
It's used.
For the trash?
Everyone's saying bless you. Did you sneeze?
Yes.
Did she just sneeze? She just sneezed out a wireless thing. Yeah. Do you remember when?
Can all the thieves just go in a box?
Yeah, chuck them all in. I don't even know if that even works, to be honest. Chuck the pens here. I'll put the pens in my little tub. Oh well, do you like?
What's that?
That's a battery for a camera. I love finding random stuff in there. What was I going to say? I love finding random stuff in drawers. It's a little similar to the US that each state can decide its own minimum wage as long as it at least matches the national one, right? And you have places like CA where it's much higher. Yeah. I wonder how they do it. Yeah, I probably could with Paul's private messaging me. Just type in the chat, mate. It's not a problem.
Paul's messages. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, there is like I could do it there, but I'll start to sound quite distant. I think. I think if my microphone. Paul was asking about the microphone being out of the way. What's he saying now? Yeah, you can put it there. You can put the microphone there, so it's out of shot almost. But I don't mind having it there. It doesn't fuss me. I prefer to be in your head because this makes me sound like I'm in your head. My TikTok's been really good. You only started the other day, didn't you, Chloe? That's good that people are interested. I have no idea what it is. Is it like Vine? Do I sound old now? Hey, John T. Hi, Chris. How's it going? Hello. Sorry, I missed some. Or did we just start? No. We've been going for a little. We're just we're swapping over to another character. We're swap. Oh, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. I can't change character now until it started loading up. Yeah, it sounds better. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Even places the state changes from $15 an hour where the state is around 13. Yeah. Close. That takes too long to pop up. I feel like I have to press the button to make it pop up. How's Breath of the Wild? I have it, but I haven't played it yet. I won't lie, Danny. I didn't like it, but I'm very much the exception to the rule. Lighting looks great. I know it's awesome, isn't it? Really happy with how it's come together. You don't say, oh, we're just in the best part of our lives. Okay, cool. It's like Vine, but you're not limited to 6 or 7 seconds, right? I loved Vine. I thought Vine was great. It was always a shame that Vine never really worked out. TikTok is the new Vine. I got one for my cats. Awesome. You can change before it loads if you press X. Yeah, there we go. So now we're playing as Nick. Okay. I miss Vine. Andrew did pretty well on Vine, didn't you? You were a bit of a big deal on Vine. I love Breath of the Wild. I even got a house to upgrade and such on it. I did wish I could customize my house more in that game, though. Yeah, it just wasn't really my thing. I don't mind an open world game, but it's not what I want from Zelda. We've talked about this before, I'm sure. I'm glad I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Maybe I'll give it a look. I did okay. Still have a lot of friends from it. That's cool. What was your biggest Vine? Maybe we know you. His biggest Vine was he was sat in a car, and he said, "I'm in my mum's car, vroom vroom." And then his mum said, "Get out of my car." And then he said, "Oh." Yeah, that was his biggest one. He wore a wig. Nook Miles? Oh, we got a house. Cool. Why did Vine ever stop? It was so good. I'm assuming it didn't make any money. That's the problem with those things is they have to run for like a year or two before you can advertise on them. So they run at a loss for years. They rely on angel investments and stuff. Greetings from our goal. Oh, okay. You look for more messages from us about your home decorating skills. Or a gift is attached. Thanks, Happy Home Academy. That's pretty boring. I played both parts in that Vine. Really good editing, though. That was it. Yeah, that was Andrew's Vine. I smell like beef. No, Andrew's was the one. It's still my favourite one. Look at all those chickens. Me and Nicholas say that to each other all the time. Look at all those chickens. What's in that Frontier bag?
Whatever you jumped near a year ago and never...
Let's have a look. Oh my god, my arm. Look at this. Should we have a look at some swag? I think I was probably meant to be giving it away. I still quote that now. I know, yeah. Wait, that was it. It wasn't really. I'm just joking. Two bros chilling in the hot tub. 6 feet apart because they're not gay. Right, what have we got in here? Look at this. Nicholas just found this invisible bag. Let's have a look what's in here. Ooh. Oh. There's a copy of PC Gamer when it was announced. When the game was announced. Bought this from the UK and had it shipped over. So that I had the article. Back when I was covering it a lot. I have a thing that says please do not bend. And then I found out I could buy it here anyway, yeah. This is sealed. What's in here? I think it might be one of those. A Jurassic World Evolution print. In fact, 20 minutes from the front. Oh, in Cambridge? It's a lovely place, lovely part of the world. A thing from Longley. A CD of tracks about the animals in Longley. Oh, these are cool. An Elite Dangerous coaster. And I think that's just the Frontier logo, isn't it? Coaster. A Planet Zoo lanyard. Invisible lanyard, because it's green. Some posters. So some postcards from the one expo they did. The Planet Coaster one. Eventually Jurassic World. Cool. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. There wasn't much legs to it though. And some dinosaur ones and some Elite Dangerous ones. We should do a giveaway when we move. What else we got? Oh look, some stickers. It must be Frontier stuff in here. Some Jurassic Evolution badges. And a poster tube. I love finding old crap. I know, right? I want that invisible lanyard. It must be rare. I think there's actually loads of them, just nobody can remember where they put them. What's this? I can't get it out. Okay, here we go. These are posters of... oh, that's pretty neat. That's like a blueprint of a ride. Look at that. That's cool, actually. To celebrate magnificent ride. They send you this stuff all the time. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Are you still contact with Frontier? Are they offended because you don't cover their game? No, not at all. No, we have a great relationship with Frontier. And I think everyone's going to move on from games at some point, and like the big people, the big YouTubers cover their games for like a week, and they still have a good relationship with those. So no, not at all. I think I just feel like I'm done with Planet Zoo for a while. It's not that I have a problem with Planet Zoo or a problem with them at all. It's just that we kind of feel like we've moved away. What's that for? I think it's probably too late now. No, should have put that through last year. And then also we have a Planet Zoo one as well. Look at that. That's neat. It's the sort of thing I'd like to put up in the office because, like I say, even though I'm not necessarily playing it anymore, it was obviously a big part of the channel and a big part of my life for a while. And there's no reason why we might not come back to Planet Zoo in the future if it comes out with some cool new content that we want to cover. I feel like I have some more. Oh, I have a thingy one here as well. I might put this in the same tube, so I've got it all together. Oh, there's a receipt I need to keep. So look what's in this one. Well, no. Yes. Belgian, hi, nice. And then we've got this one. Yay, look at that. Oh, that's really freaky with the green cut out. Yeah. That's a cool poster, isn't it? Cool poster by itself. Yeah, exactly, yeah. There we go. I've got loads of stuff. I've got the I don't know where it is, but I've got the vinyl. The vinyl of the Planet Coaster soundtrack somewhere, and some other prints from Planet Coaster, I think. And I've got a Scott Johnson print as well that I really want to put up on the wall when I get an office. There we go. Oh, I still, however, use to get my fix, but nothing makes me happy as Planet Zoo from you or Mass Bandit. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think Mass is in a little bit of a similar boat to me. Maybe not quite as I've like completely written it off, but as much as I have. But yeah, right, we put all these back in this little bag. I might do a giveaway of some of that stuff that I don't want to keep. Don't look at me like that. I've been saying I'm going to give this away for so long. Never got around to it. Got so much on, Nicola, you wouldn't believe. There you go. What's this? Something to keep?
That's what you've got to pay.
Oh god, I hate having things I have to pay. Right, should we jump back to the game? There we go. Isn't ACNH just a spiritual sequel to Planet Zoo when the animals have become sentient? Yeah, it's like some weird dystopian future where it's set thousands of years in forwards. Yeah. I love the Planet Zoo. You're not having the Planet Zoo poster. I'm going to keep that one. But other stuff you might be able to have. No, that's it. Nothing else fun. Alright, let's go and pick up that other stuff from the front then, and then we can go into our house. And then we could probably start clearing the area out for where the house is going to go as well. Planet Zoo is an ACNH prequel. Yes, that's it, exactly. Didn't sign out. Have a nice dinner. Still doing the Lantern Walk? Yes, 100%. Yes, definitely. Could probably start. What on earth was Norma doing to that scarecrow just then? Say again?
Get rid of all the old insurance stuff.
How old is it?
The Johnson stuff.
I can't see why not. I would maybe just keep the actual policy document, perhaps. But most other stuff could probably go, can't it? Oh, nice. Did you get one of those each then? Yeah. Like the actual sort of like 5 or 6 page document you get. I'll probably keep that. What was that we got then? I think that was a good one then, you know. Oh, that one, yeah. Ironwood Low Table. Nice. I don't actually think I've got that one on John T. I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Never mind. Hey, John, love the collection of random shite you got there. I know, I've got so much of it as well. That's just one bag Nicola's pulled out of her desk. I've got so much of the stuff. I watched one of your super old vlogs yesterday of when Xander was first born in the hospital and you introduced him. He looked spitting. Ah, I remember that. I was trying to be quiet in the hospital. How's your day going? Pretty good, Patience. Actually, yeah. It's nice to sit down and relax a little because God, I had a busy morning this morning. I had to get Xander's health card sorted. So here in Canada, or in Ontario at least, you register for a health card, and basically works like the NHS for the most part, but it's provincial wide. So you get your Ontario card. And obviously, we haven't been able to do his until he's been a resident. And once he's a resident, you've got to be here for 3 months. You'll be a resident for 3 months, and then you can go get it. So 3 months now, it's happened. So I took the paperwork down. And normally, you would just go in, take a ticket, and sit there and get called up. But because of the pandemic, they're obviously having to practice social distancing. So a lot of the stuff was moved online. But this, because it's the first time you have to go in person to do it, unfortunately. So I get there, and there's like loads of people stood outside. And I thought, are you just hanging, like, do you just hang around, or are you getting called up, or what? And then it turns out there was actually 2 lines. There were 2 queues. So I went. There was a guy outside, and he was like, "Are you just got in?" I was like, "Yeah, this is that line there." So I queued up in this line, and about 40 minutes to the front of this line, when I got to the front of the line, he said, "Go through that door there." This was outside the building. This was, by the way, this was like on the street. So go through that door there, stand on the carpet 6 foot away from the person in front of you. So I went through the door into the building, into basically a corridor, to the back of a second line. So I then stood in that line for about half an hour until I got to the front. And at the front of that line, there was a lady standing there, and she said, "Why are you here today?" I said, I'm registering a new OHIP card for my son. And she said, "Okay, great. Here's a little ticket." And this was about 9:20 in the morning, I guess. And she goes, "Here's a little ticket. You're at 11 o'clock. So go away now and come back at 11. So I took my ticket and went back outside again. And then turns out the second line that was outside is people with these tickets. So the second line was currently in the 9:30s waiting to go in. So I went and ran a couple other errands and then came back at like 20 to 11 and went and queued up in this second line. And then at 11 o'clock, this second line said you can go in. So then we went in. No, third line, this is, sorry. So the third line at 11 o'clock sent us in, past the second line, to another lady who took this 11 o'clock ticker from me and asked again why I was there, and told her. She went, "Okay, if you step over there into the fourth line." And then the fourth line, I queued up until I actually got to a desk and spoke to somebody. So yeah, I've been in 4 separate queues today that all lasted about 45 minutes. It was a long morning. But I guess that's what they have to do to keep everyone distanced, I guess. So, you know, they're doing a great job keeping the system up and running. But yeah, it was a long morning. So it's nice to just come and sit back down again. How would you compare Canadian life with Europe? Well, Canadian life compared to the UK, in a lot of ways it's quite similar. I think from a community aspect, there's a better community feel here in Canada. There's a lot more focus on families and activities for families and things, which is pretty good. Of course, queued like an absolute legend because I'm British and we do queues really well. But that is one thing I have noticed, even pre-pandemic, that kind of stuff, any sort of red tape or official government stuff, takes a lot longer here in Canada than it does in the UK. Yeah, it's a like the sort of thing that you could do in a phone call to the bank back in the UK. Here we'll take letters in triplicate and queues at offices and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's that's the only real major downside is all that kind of stuff is probably about 10 or 15 years behind the UK's. You know, checks are still used quite a lot here for things. That's kind of stuff. Pockets are full already. Drop it. Okay, so let's go and put some storage in our house. I forgot how few spots you actually get storage. You ever go to visit viewers' town? Yeah, we should do that again soon, shouldn't we? That's some good fun visiting people's islands. My anxiety was through the roof if I was there. Congrats to you. Yeah, it wasn't great. I didn't particularly enjoy myself, but you know, these things happen. I'm in Canada, so I still pay my rent with checks. See, they're just not a thing in the UK anymore. Checks, really. Like, I'm pretty sure you can still get them, and in a handful of cases they're probably used, but can't really think last time I ever used one in the UK. Declarians really like bureaucracy. It's not that they like it. I think the thing is, it's a oh nice. Okay. It's just that it's a much bigger country, so any systems they put into place would cost a lot more to put everywhere, right? Like chip and pin is relatively new here. They call it contactless is relatively new here. They call it tap, and there are a lot of shops that still don't have it yet because there's just that many. There's that larger space to put all that sort of systems into place. You know. There you go. Can you please bring Planko back? It's the only way I subbed, and they were the best. You might as well unsub then, because we're not going to be covering Plankos from the channel. Just found Zucker on a Nook Mars Island, and I don't know what to do. Take him home. He's awesome. I can't wait to get my Zuck. They're slightly different colour. What is the difference between them? I hate contactless payments with a passion. Oh, see, I think they're fantastic. You can do up to $100 here as well. So yeah, Zucker's cutie. Yeah, it really is. Although I am kind of worried how many lazy villagers I'm going to end up with. Like, we're going to be mostly lazy. Like, pretty much all the guys are going to be lazy villagers. Oh, look at that. It's a cool bar. Yellow, brown versus green. So we want green then, don't we? Yeah, Visa and MasterCard have bumped their limits up to $250 for tapping during the pandemic. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. But no, it's $100 here always, which is really good. It's only £30 in the UK, or did it go up to £50? Oh, this can go away. Oh, this can go away. And this, and this, and this. Oh, you're wearing the... Oh, really? They look well green. Okay. Caved and brought Bianca to my island. My koala and hippo hunt now. Cool. Still £30. 45 at the minute. A 300 quid limit in Apple Pay, so I don't even carry a card anymore. Just tap with my phone, good to go. Yeah, I've always got just the debit card on the phone. Okay. Look at this, all shoes. Typical woman. Ooh. Okay. You alright? There we go. A tavern. Right, let's go and pick up the other stuff. Keep getting just mice. Ugh, the mice suck. What is it? Oh, good idea. I picked up the few things that were outside here, didn't I? Yes. Job done. Let's go home. Good night, everybody. Personally, would rather use my pin. Not saying I never use it. I do when I'm in a rush. Can't be bothered. But I always find I lose track of my money just spent. It is a lot easier to spend money with it. I will give you that. Yeah. But then I find it's a lot easier to spend money on card in general over cash. But I really don't like carrying cash. In fact, I've completely removed like I don't even have a wallet that can. My wallet's in my coat. I haven't even got a wallet that can hold cash anymore. You know. Hey Toro. No more jobs. What did I say? I don't get it. Oh, oh, Harv. I was gonna say, who the hell's that? We have to set Harv up. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up at all. Should I go my house fully first? I mean, no, because that's a long way to go before you can start decorating. I would maybe throw some stuff down. It's pretty easy to move it all around afterwards. And you've transformed gender. I know, crazy, huh? This is Nicola's character, which we are slowly setting up her house to be a cool secondary building for us to use. Don't carry cash. Only change from work. Accumulates in my purse. Yeah, I've got like a couple of dollars in like the little well thing in the car, you know, just in case you ever need a coin or two for something. But yeah, very very rarely carry cash now. You don't get it. It's one of James Acaster's. End of the day, go to sleep. No more jobs. Wake up. Jobs. Oh no, I like James Acaster, but I don't think I've seen that bit. Sorry. Not here. It's hard to remember who lives where. You can do Gulliver as Nicola 2 and get 2 prizes. Oh, neat. Neat. Okay, so we've got a couple of different walls to try here. We have the lattice wall that I think looks pretty... Wow, it completely gets rid of the windows. That's a little weird that it gets rid of the windows. I kind of like it, though. Or we've got the chocolate hallway wall, which also gets rid of the windows. What's that all about? It's a bit much. Yeah, I think what we stuff. Oh, it is a little intense, isn't it? Coulson knows. Kel shook her head. I'm sorry. Are you disappointed that I haven't watched something on TV? I'm French and my English is so bad. Well, that sentence alone proves that your English is better than my French. Sick and tired of Gulliver. I know, it's annoying, right? You have to do 30 times to get the gold shovel. Maybe the basement of the... Yeah, I think that sounds good. So chocolate hallway for now. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a classy inn. My inner room doesn't have windows either. It depends on the wall you put on. Like if I put that one back on, look, I get windows again. This is a little weird, isn't it? Might go to the Phil. Yeah, sorry, the Philharmonic pub. I wonder if we'll have some fancy toilets like they do as well. Floor-wise, would not. I don't know. You know, it's very woody. It's not what I was thinking. I was thinking more like straw on the ground. Kind of. That's more. I think that's. I don't know. You know. Hallways don't typically have. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Half French, and my English is better than my French. Very woody indeed. It's a bit dark. I'm not sure. I like the flagstone. See, I like the flagstone. Yeah, I like the flagstone floor. You're thinking more medieval tavern? Yes, exactly. Not modern / rustic. Yeah, medieval tavern. Yeah. Aren't any windows. It's really intense. Yeah. Maybe we'll look for more wood flooring then. I think that's just too posh, that one. It's too neat. I think a lot of this stuff is too neat, really, but there's not going to be that many other options, I don't think. I should probably stop ignoring Gulliver. I know, the only reason why I do him is because you need to do 30 helping him to get the golden shovel. Literally, as soon as that golden shovel gets gone, I'm just ignoring the hell out of him. God, those lights look so good. I'm sorry. Every time I glance at myself, I just see how like lovely and washed I am. Where is the end of the... Yeah, there it is. Chocolate on the wall gives me 18th century coffee house. Yeah, they're not the look. It's a cool look, but not the look we're going for. To just collect bugs, fish for Flick CJ, I always try to get 4 bugs / fish, 1 for blathers, 3 for each Flick or CJ for the statues. I don't really bother with the statues much, but yeah, any fish or bugs we catch, we throw in storage until Flick or CJ turns up. Yeah. You could use an ironwood cupboard in a different colour. Then the kitchen for the back part. Then you get to put stuff on it. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe. I think maybe I'm gonna put the lattice on for now because that's closer to what I want. Okay, lattice is closest to what I want. We will have a little play. Look at Snuggy Duckling pub from the film Tangled. Yes, exactly. Yes, I have a dream. Cartoon pick of the dragon who's shedded and wants Becky to feel her leg. I don't know what that is. Right. Okay. And then the other thing I picked up was this rug, but I'm not. That won't even fit. Oh well, there we go. Yeah, I think it's just posh. It's just too posh. I do think some of the ironwood stuff is the way to go. You're looking for the wall called Common Wall. Yeah, we've got one that's like all cracked, but the cracks repeat too much. All right, I'm gonna come out of here and let's have a look at some furniture. See you an end. Massive throwback to my childhood days of Flynn Rider being my cartoon crush. Childhood days? Didn't Tangle come out like... This is going to make me sound really old. Didn't Tangle come out like 2 years ago? Tangled. 2010. Wow, 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I mean, I was 24. 10 years ago. Wow, that's blew my mind. Wow. Okay, when I was in high school, I start to feel a bit old now. I was 10 when it came out. Yeah, I feel old now. Thanks everyone. I was 24 too. Yeah, we were the same age then, Christy. 30 plus. I was in college when it came out. Flynn Rider was definitely a crush. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not against the idea of Flynn being a crush. He's a hottie. Like there's no issues there. It was just the fact that he said childhood crush. It really threw me for a minute. Still haven't watched it. It's good, you know. I enjoyed Tangled. It always weirded me out that Tangled wasn't the mega hit that Frozen was, because I think personally they kind of both hold up as being really solid, you know. OG childhood crush Aladdin. Yeah, that's more my sort of age. Steve Clark in Australia, but I can't sleep, so I'm up with a cup of tea and a blanket. Finally get to join the live chat. Hi, welcome. Enjoy your tea. Princess and the Frog was better. I didn't mind Princess and the Frog. Yeah. Prince Eric, yeah. Personally, I didn't care for Frozen. I turned on Frozen 2 and turned it off after 10 minutes because I wasn't interested. So I put Frozen 2 on when it came on Disney Plus, but yeah, just it ended up being background noise while I did other stuff because I just wasn't invested with it at all. I remember going to Jurassic Park at the cinema. Yeah, I saw Jurassic Park at the cinema as well. I think my first movie at the cinema was Casper. but it might just be the first one I've got like a memory of. When did Casper come out? No, not the mattress. Although if you want to sponsor me, get in touch. Casper movie. 1995. So I'd have been 9. Oh no, I'd have been to cinema way before that. So Jurassic Park was about the same, wasn't it? 93. So I'd have been 7. So yeah, that if Jurassic Park would have been like a PG in the UK. Jurassic Park, probably one of my first ones, yeah. First was The Lion King. Yeah, Lion King, I'm pretty sure we went to cinema to see that as well, so that would have been pretty early on. Let's have a look, see if that beats Jurassic Park. $2019, no it wasn't. '94. No. So yeah, Jurassic Park was before that. Casper. For a second, I thought you were talking about me. No, cool name though. He-Man '87. That's a good one, Paul. That's a cracking first movie to see at cinema. Toy Story 2 was the first one. I cried at Toy Story 4 the other day when I watched it on Disney Plus. Tarzan '99. Yeah, so here's AJ. I'm showing my age a little bit now. Tarzan was my first date movie. Tarzan was the first time I went to a movie with a girl. Her name was Katie. Can't remember her surname. Yeah. I remember Tarzan. Phil Collins soundtrack, right? Yeah, that's right. I remember. I remember when I got Lion King on VHS. I watched it on repeat. I had Toy Story, the original, on VHS, and I wore it down. I watched it. I had it on that many times that I wore the tape out, and Mom had to buy it again. Tarzan soundtrack's fantastic. The Trash in the Camp is fantastic. It's one of my favourite bits of Disney music of all times. Yeah. I Am Legend was my first date movie. Talk about depressing. It's not. I don't mind it as a movie, but yeah, that's a bit of a tough first date movie, I reckon. How old were you when we went to see Tarzan? I must have been about 14 or something, I guess. Let's have a look. Tarzan was 99, so I'd have been 13 or 14. Yeah. I remember watching a video on how they made Trash in the Camp. Fascinating. Oh yeah? What, how they made the noises for it and stuff? That's cool. I like it. It kicks you in the guts repeatedly. So this is the thing you say. I'm interested to see what you think about this with I Am Legend. I've seen it a few times now. I remember the first time watching it. Tiny spoilers, by the way, for I Am Legend if you've not seen it. But the dog he has in it, Sam. When she ends up getting attacked, and he's holding her, and she's not well. And he says Sam, and he says Samantha. And when he says Samantha, it's the first time you find out that it's a female dog. For some reason, that really got me, like, emotionally, that it was a girl. And I remember, like, really being overwhelmed by it. And then later I thought, is that bad of me? That the fact that she was a girl, like, was it, you know what I mean? Was like a shock. And like almost like I was thinking, therefore she's even stronger because she was a girl, or like she was more defenseless because she was a girl. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting that I was being sexist or anything about a female dog, but there was something part of me afterwards that I was thinking, like, why did it affect me so much that I just assumed it was a boy, assumed it was a male dog, and then finding out that she was female really affected me. I don't know. It's something I think about a lot, you know, that. I know it's dead random, that is, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's just something I thought about afterwards. Any movie where there's, I know, yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Any movie with dogs in, I'm a wreck. And now I have my own Samantha. in Indiana. I don't know where is Indy. It's been very quiet. No. Not alone, John. See, I felt that way. Something about finding out. It just hurt. I know it's weird, right? I think the name change humanizes the dog a little, makes you suddenly more invested. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, but then if it had said like Bob, Robert, I don't think it would have had the same reaction, you know, or whatever. John, Jonathan. I definitely think it was when you realise that it's a girl. I don't know. It was just something that I thought afterwards. Thank you, Alex. Let's have a look. What did we get off, Alex? I was chatting away then, Alex. Sorry, I didn't really read your message. Dungeon wall. Oh, cool. Are we thinking for the basement of the inn? Is that what we're reckoning? Just a natural instinct kind of thing. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Can't watch dog movies. Find it too hard after losing my dog. I know it's awful. No, yeah, I've always struggled with them though. But we've had dogs since I was a kid, so I've lost quite a few dogs over the years. But yeah, it never gets easier, does it? For now. Right, let's have a look at what we can make that will look good in a tavern. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I think we've got one of those. We just haven't been able to make it. What have I started? I've just started watching. What have you done the last hour? Nothing. Definitely carry through into how we think about male and female animal. 100%. I mean, I have a female dog and I have a male cat. Yet I still instinctively think all dogs are boys and all cats are girls. Always. But that goes back to what we were talking about the other week, is I always refer to them as they, because then the owner can correct me then. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? Furniture, we want housewares. Is it? Oh, okay, we're going to finish up in a minute. Barrel would be good, yeah. We haven't got like there's a wooden furniture set you can get. It's not ironwood, I don't think. But it's like round tables with wooden slatted tops that I was thinking would do for tables and chairs. We really haven't got that much, you know, that's going to work in here. We really haven't got that much at all. Isn't Oreo a boy and India a girl? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. People always come out like he. I go along with it. It still frustrates me. I really wouldn't mind, because how would they know? Yeah, exactly. I'm the same. And when people always call Indy he, and I won't correct them. But if they say how old is he, I'll say, oh, she's 6 months. You know. But yeah. Yeah, that's a bit too outdoorsy, isn't it? That stuff there. And I don't like this wooden block stuff. It's crap. Yeah, I thought we had more options. Yeah. Natural garden table is quite large. Is that the one I'm thinking of? My first date movie was Snoopy Come Home. Wow. Going in there with the hardcore stuff. Outdoor oven might look good. Yeah. Yeah, outdoor oven. Or that other oven that we had. Let's see if there's anything we can order. Oh, didn't mean to go downstairs. Back up. Maybe you can use a barrel as a table. Oh, that's a good idea. Is it Annie? That's a really good idea. Barrels as tables. We just need like a good wooden chair to go around them. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, there's also a smaller square garden table. Right, okay. Let's go and see quickly what we can order before we finish. Like I say, I'm going to finish at 1:30 today because I've got an errand to run. Barrel and the log stools. I still think the log stools are a bit too outdoorsy. I think I want something like rustic, but not necessarily outdoorsy. lovely. Jungle looks great. It's getting there. We need to sort of thin it out a little so we can get a proper path in. First time seeing your house. Very well done. Oh, thanks, Sky. I'll leave you to it. I'm not going to bother you, pair. The whole house is done. I'm really happy with how a lot of it does. Thanks. You watching me live? You watching me live? Furniture? Okay. Let's have a quick glance through here, see if anything jumps out at us. So the antique stuff's too posh. So we're going to write that off. That's all too posh. Bamboo stuff's not right. I mean, they're made anyway, right? Is it teacher's desk? No. This kind of thing is what you would have around, maybe? Yeah, I think brick oven's a good idea. I think that looks pretty cool, even though it's like smoky and stuff. That would pretty good on the wall. But a chair, is that a thing you can make? That's so cute. They work out. I know, man. They're hardcore, aren't they? They don't let candle. They'd be good. Can I send it to Nicola? Boom. Because that goes straight away, right? Probably do with a couple of those. Can they go on top of barrels? I won't order another one until we know. Let's have a look. Maybe one of those pictures we can make one of those. Well, indeed, decorations might be quite good. There she is. They can go on top of a barrel. Okay, perfect. So that's that sorted then. I've got a lot of dino stuff now, which is cool. Dino sofa. I need another one of those. I'm going to place another one of those myself. I just reminded myself that I need one of those still. So there's that director's chair. No, it's not right, is it? That fireplace. One of those, I think. The dart thing? No, no. It's meant to be like a medieval pub. I don't think that would really work. It looks just maybe a dartboard on the wall wouldn't be so bad, but the fact that this one's like an electronic one with like bells and whistles on it. Where is it? Yeah. No, it's not. It's not right for the sort of look we're going for. What were we just on then? I was going to order something. I think that red fireplace, not the light one, the red one. Yeah. Not enough bells? Need some walking around money. Let's have a little dip into the pot. Haven't got much left, have we? Look. Sorry, it's French. It's better than your English is better than my French, Co. Didn't realise it was an electronic one. Do they not have a normal on-the-wall dartboard? Not that I've seen, Chloe, but yeah, maybe. Fireplace backwards would make a good bar. It would actually. Podium with a pen set might be good to make a ledger or greeting area. Oh, that's a good idea as well. Again, it might be like a little too posh, though. I don't know. We're here when you need us. Come on, then open up. Not much left. I know. I joke. Wee. I don't remember how far we'd gone. It wasn't that far, was it? Okay. I mean, that's quite nice. It's chairs I'm looking for. I'm just looking for chair options. A billionaire. I know. How cool would that be? A billionaire. Informative statue. I love that. That piano stool again looks a little posh. It's a bit too neat and fabricked. We need something in between the piano stool and that. And that's kind of where we need to be, right? I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I'm a bit of one of those at the minute. Yeah, maybe it's just a bit too nice, you know. No, I'm coming off here now. A rattan stuff, maybe in a darker colour. The rattan. Now. Really nothing. That's not awful, maybe. There's a wooden stool DIY. Yeah. Maybe that's it there. Wooden stool. Do we have that? We don't have the wooden stool. If there's like a little round wooden stool DIY, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm going to have to leave it there because I'm afraid I've got somewhere to run to, but nothing's really jumped out at me. Sorry we didn't get so much done today, but I've enjoyed chatting with you all. As Indy throws a bone around. Thanks again for the awesome lights. I think we're looking really pro now. It's very cool. Good stuff. I can send some spares. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. Until tomorrow, full stream tomorrow, I'm sure. 1 PM Eastern. And like I say, we've got some thingy coming in a little bit. Couple of hours time before we leave episode 2, so please check them out. A little bit different to Animal Crossing, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Until tomorrow, love you all to bits. Bye.